a profile shot of the brand new 2016 Sense 55 from Beneteau. You can see the really elegant lines, big port windows on the side, and this big window basically wrapping around the back of the salon lets tons of natural light into the salon. A really unique thing about the Sense series is the lower cockpit that blends very smooth into the salon, so it has a very catamaran-like feel. The beam is carried all the way aft with hard chines, which I'll point out. It makes the boat very stable underway. The boat likes to heel to this hard crease that goes forward on the boat. With the beam carried aft and the hard chine, you get this enormous cockpit, and you also get the stability underway as well as a lot of interior volume. Walking onto the boat, you can see this gigantic cockpit, beautiful teak. The primary home station is here on the starboard side, so we've got our B&G electronics, anchor windlass, our tri-data display, as well as autopilot control. This is the bow thruster, and this model has the dock and go system, electric winches everywhere. There's even an electric table here, so this switch controls the height of this cockpit table. So if you wanted to turn that into a large bench settee, there's cushions to make this a very elegant place to relax. In the cockpit on the port side, opening this locking hatch here gives you access to the engine room. There's a small 3-step staircase that brings you down to a couple of panels here that, by pulling down, give you access to the Yanmar diesel engine with sail drive, so you have great access to all around the engine. Underneath the staircase from the salon, you can also get to the front of the engine, but this is a brilliant engine room and storage compartment. Since the cockpit is a little bit lower here, you only have three small steps that go into the main salon of the vessel. So it's a very smooth transition coming into the salon. Take a look back there. The goal here is to bring the cockpit and the salon onto basically the same level. A large window here so that people in the salon and the cockpit are all basically enjoying themselves together. It's not a big separation. So where you spend 80% of your time on the boat is typically in the cockpit, and so that was the concept of this boat, blended into the salon, and then the other third of the boat, cockpit, salon, sleeping quarters, all the sleeping quarters are forward in this vessel. So it's a really, really cool concept. Your engine, generator system, all the electrical plumbing systems are all aft, so anything that makes noise or working components are all aft and easy to get to, and they're far from the sleeping quarters. It's a really cool concept. So looking the port side, inside the salon, you've got a large wraparound salon table. Your electronic controls are all here, so you've got a nav station, and then center line, we've got a convertible seat here that folds out, as well as a pop-up television, and then a really large galley that's the entire starboard side of the salon. So you've got lots of storage with soft closed doors. This is a cutlery drawer, nicely designed, soft close. And then you've got tons of refrigeration. This is a deep freezer, and this refrigerator is brilliant. It's a top loading and front loading with doors that pull out. There's a gimbal 3-burner stove here, which hides away nicely, so if you want extra countertop space, there you go. Lots of counter space, and then you've got your twin sink here. Lots of storage all around the galley. Walking forward, you'll see the 3 cabins. This is another brilliant feature of the Sense. You've got sliding doors that recess to make the best use of space. So you've got two Pullman style berths, very large beds with hanging lockers and plenty of storage. One to starboard, one to port as you walk forward. Portside here, you can see we've got a head. It's quite spacious. I'm 6'1" and I'm standing here with about 4 or 5 inches of headroom above my head everywhere throughout the boat. Walking forward into the master cabin, you can see this large centerline queen bed. We've got a separate shower here in the forward cabin with a head just off to the starboard side. The centerline queen bed gives you access from both sides, very spacious, and then we also have tons of storage, once again, hanging lockers and recessed cubbies. From the cockpit here, we'll take a quick look at the deck profile and layout. You've got a main sheet arch, which brings the boom to centerline, and boom vang. This boat has an in-mast furling main. You can get a classic main as well. But all the lines are lead, tucked away, so protected from deterioration in the sun, and then go into these custom designed cubbies for all of the excess lines so you don't have lines cluttering the cockpit. You have a beautiful cabin top with this nice wide deck, so moving forward and aft on the boat is very simple. All the hatches are recessed, so it's a beautiful and clean deck layout. You've got a double anchor roller up here with an electric windlass that's right in front of this large locker. So this locker has a remote for the electric windlass, and there's a panel to get into the anchor locker. But down below here is a ladder and lots of extra storage, whether it's spinnakers or extra gear. You basically have a garage up here for storage. And this is all locking. So you've got a key to keep this compartment locked up and whatever gear you have in there safe. Looking back on the deck, take another quick look at the lines and cabin top layout. The SenSe makes a great boat for long distance cruising or potential live aboard. It's a little heavier displacement boat. This boat is 40,000 pounds. It's a brilliant concept for long range cruising. I hope you enjoyed this tour of the boat. Once again, I want to thank you for joining me on this quick tour of the SenSe 55 from Beneteau. If you have any questions about this boat, don't hesitate to give me a call, text message, or email, and I'll get you more information about the boat and get you on board the vessel.